You're right on time for Time on Thursday, sponsored by Thyme-N-Honey. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Steve. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. 2026 is starting off right.
Starting off strong, yes.
But we're at that point where, you know, we've made it through the holidays and everyone's just inside cold and hungry. But you've got something that's going to warm us up.
Storms, you know, beating us up a little bit, the cold weather. So I think today's recipe will fit everybody really nicely because we're going to make a roasted red pepper bis.
Okay, yes.
Soup. Come on, it's soup season, right?
It's
soup season.
I've got my sweater on.
Right, so we got our mise en place. I always say, let's have our mise en place ready to go. So I have some onions, if you could hand me some onions. Now, be mindful, so I started my pan. It's got oil in it already. It's hot. Okay. So it's got a little snap, crackle, pop, and that's what we want. We want that sound. There we go, yep. So we're just gonna saute really quick. And this releases the aromats or the essence of the onion, getting into the soup, getting ready to, you know, build our flavor profile, which we always want to do. Something that I love to talk about is just learning how to elevate the flavor profile.
Yes, that is something that you learn when you go to the classes that
there
you
go.
host,
That's what we teach at our cooking classes.
That's right.
Absolutely. All of our cooking classes, we try to fundamentally talk about how to build flavor. Because I think sometimes people, you know, they just throw something together, but they don't understand the science or they don't understand what pairs well and how to build it in the technique. So right now, we're sauteing our onions, okay? If you could do me a favor, Charles, I got some minced garlic right there.
Yes, absolutely.
If you could go ahead and just give me maybe a teaspoon of that, just throw that right in there.
Good.
Perfect. So again, just a more aromatic flavors, kind of like your earth tone flavors that are going to come through as we build the flavor profile, right? So what we're doing is we're sauteing. Now the onions are going to get a little translucent, or you kind of start seeing them get clear. That's what we're looking for. So we have our aromats going now. So next thing I want to do to build my flavor profile, I have some paprika.
Okay.
Throw the whole thing in there.
Oh, the whole thing in
Lots
of flavor.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom. Then I have some onion powder right there. Yep. Throw all that in there.
Okay.
Now what we're doing is, mind you, I didn't add any liquid to this yet, right?
Yes, this is only just the oil, garlic, and the onion.
Exactly. So then the dry spices are going to cook into the pan, and they're going to kind of like slightly roast in the pan. That helps release the fragrance a lot better. Instead of just throwing the spices into the liquid, which then the fragrances, you have to boil forever, here we're roasting it into the pan, and that dry roast is going to help release the fragrance, the oils that are in the spices to be released. And that's what I want to capture in this pan. So they're going to start sticking. If you can get an aerial view, you'll see how it's starting to stick to the bottom of the pan. I want that. Now don't worry.
That's what we want.
Yes, that's what we want. Don't worry, it's not burning. So what we got going on is we've roasted the pan. Now what I want to do is I want to make a roux in the pan. Again, roux is equal parts of butter and flour, and it's like a thickening agent to help tighten up the liquid that we're going to add later. But we want to build the roux first. So you got some butter. Throw all that in there.
Got it.
Yep. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add that flour that you have there. So again, equal flour and butter. That makes a roux.
Okay.
So now we're adding the flour. Yep. So now what's going to happen is the flour is going to bind up with the butter, making our roux. Okay. Now look at how it's starting to release off the pan. The spices that were at the bottom.
Yeah, lift right
exactly.
up.
It's going to lift off a little bit more because what we're going to add next is let's add our vegetable stock.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Throw that in there. You hear that sound?
The sizzle.
Yes, so that's going to now bring the spices that were stuck to the bottom releasing. All right, and now we're going to see how it's thickening up. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Let's add our pureed roasted peppers. Now what I did was just, there you go. Pour that right in there. Awesome.
Okay, this is what makes it real thick.
Yes.
Makes it a bisque.
Between the roux and the pureed roasted red pepper, it's going to tighten it up. It's going to make it a little thick. Next thing we're going to do is we have some cream right there. Yep. Go ahead and pour that in there.
It's thicker. And it's, you know.
Look at that. Look at that build. We're building flavor right now, and this is what we do in our cooking classes.
Now that's what I call building flavor. And something fun about the cooking classes, it's BYOB.
Oh, see?
You can bring your drinks.
Yes, you can.
When the girls come out, bring some bottles of wine.
Yep. So because you're purchasing the class and you're there, you can bring your own wine. We're not serving it. We're not selling it to you. So you can go ahead and bring your own little bottle of wine. Enjoy a nice little cup of wine while you're having the food that you created with Thyme-N-Honey. Now tell me what you think of this soup. Taste. Now what I want you to think about is the aroma, the essence of the smell all together as you enjoy that wonderful soup.
Okay. My goodness. It feels like I'm in Chef Steve's home.
Look at that, huh?
In a warm blanket.
Come on.
And he just served me some soup.
Come on, let's go.
And you get that experience too by going to the cooking classes. It's super fun. You can tell he has a good time with you.
We have so much fun.
That's
this
right.
is so much fun. And I have a passion for food, so it's got to taste good.
Yes, it's got to taste good. Tell our viewers one more time where they can go to sign up for your cooking classes or get a gift card.
So go to buffalocookingclass.com. Go to our website and you'll be able to find a tab that says in-person classes. And then while you go to that tab, it'll list all of the classes that we have coming up that are our public classes. So you can go ahead and sign up, very easy to register. Or if all those dates are, either booked or you just don't have that date available, buy a gift certificate. And then that can be redeemed at any time whenever you see a class that comes up available throughout the year. The gift certificates do not expire. As long as we're open and the company's running, that gift certificate will always be used. So you can always redeem it at any of the classes we have coming up.
Alrighty, beautiful. And as always, you can find this recipe over on our website, daytimebuffalo.com. Chef Steve, thanks so much for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You can book a cooking class by visiting our sponsors at buffalocookingclass.com, and you can find this recipe at daytimebuffalo.com/recipes.